Did okay. Recording and good. All right. So let's play some indie games for charity. And to start off, I loaded up one that I saw on here that looked interesting called Death and Taxes. So let's see what this one's all about. If it loads. Okay, here we go. Okay, it crashed. Oh. Alright. Can you all hear that alright? My audio good? Streamer mode is enabled. Streamers can vote. Viewers can. Oh, so it's got a special streaming mode. That is nifty. Yeah, sure. Okay, and vote timer. Let's give it. I don't know. Okay, I'm guessing that's in seconds, so let's see what's going on with this. I'm curious. Like, I've never done a game with the streamer mode, so. And for everyone who is here, Bug, I see you're here. Can you confirm I've got that the audio's going? Good. And how's the levels? Like, am I too loud, or is the game too quiet? Okay. Let me turn down the game volume a bit. Is that a bit better? Alright. Good. Good. Is there a reason that... Okay, apparently it's not letting me do streamer mode, so... Guess we'll see. But yeah, this is a charity stream. As you can see in the top right, there's the bundle for Justice. Oh. I'll get rid of that on the recording. Okay, so it's the bundle for racial justice and equality that's being run by itch.io, and if you follow the link up there, stupid fly. If you follow the link I put in the top right corner, then you can go and get this massive bundle of 1,400 indie games for yourself. Okay, so what's going on here? Fate, Keeper of World Order. I'm liking this comic style. Ha, Little Abbey Road. Going shopping. Okay. So now he's doing his spell, alright. Oh, he's summoning me. I'm a Grim Reaper. Yeah, this one looks colorful and fun. This one reminds me a bit of Arsene from Persona 5, so I think I'll go with that. Begin the bureaucratic afterlife? Yeah.
Finally, the new spawn has awoken.
Oh. Let's continue.
What a momentous day. I am honored to welcome you into our world. Spawn. Hang on. Spawn number 71.
Okay, 71.
I am Fate. I am the keeper of world order.
Ah, good, I got the nat. Alright. Hello, pleasure to meet you, Fate.
Oh, a polite Grim Reaper for a change. This is a good start.
Is it just me, or is the music, like, really loud compared to his audio? That made no difference whatsoever.
Welcome to your new job as an overseer of Cosmopolis City Subdivision 4, the Sun County Wine Region.
Okay.
I know what you are thinking, and yes, your assignment is choosing humans who have to die. Pretty standard stuff. As it is your first day, try to get to know the system.
Hang on a second.
And
I think I might need to quit and restart to get the changes.
finally, the new spawn has awoken.
All right, there we go.
Finally. What,
Oh, okay. One last try. Okay. That should work. I think.
Finally.
Finally.
The new spawn has awoken.
Oh, whoops.
What, I am...
Yes, yes,
Oh,
pleasure to meet you, Fate.
Welcome. I know what you are thinking, and yes, your assignment is choosing humans who have to die. Pretty standard stuff. As it is your first day, try to get to know the system. and do not destroy the world, yes? Gallows humor, you see? Right, yes.
Alright, what am I getting paid?
Clear? Most certainly. The contract stipulates that every death gets a fair salary based on their performance accuracy. Marking profiles correctly is the most important task. If you mark more or less than necessary, you will not get your fee at all.
So, what? Do I, like, have certain criteria, or...
Errors in secondary tasks will reduce the total even if the primary task is executed correctly. Remember, the fate of the world lies in your hands. Humans march towards the great dying. They always teeter on the precipice, creating endless chaos.
Well, okay, fair enough.
We keep humans from falling off. We establish the equilibrium and keep the chaos in check. For that reason, your actions will have consequences.
Alright, I mean, you seem to be doing a terrible job of it right about now, but let's get started.
I will show you your one more thing. 1 week to show us what you are made of.
Okay, so we got a week. Okay, let's test this out. Could somebody give me a exclamation die or spare? Just so that I can have an idea of if it is working? Okay, good. It is working. Great. Alright, let's see. Let's give this a shot then. So, first person, Vivian Kennedy. Oh wait, hello Grim. Here are the files on humans that are in life-threatening situations within your domain. I'm granting you time to settle in, so no difficult rules and requests as of today. Quota for the day, 1 human has to die. Send me your files by fax after you have made your decision. Good luck on your first day, Fate. It is very... I appreciate that they're using faxes, because that just screams bureaucratic nightmare. Dystopia thing. Cell phone? Okay. The marker of death, better pick it up. Okay, so, got 2 people to choose from today. 1 lives, 1 dies. Or at least 1 dies. So, let's start with Vivian Kennedy. Age 52, music teacher. Vivian works with children with learning disabilities and helps them learn musical instruments. They also sing in a choir. At home, Vivian takes care of 4 wonderful cats. Alright. Then over here, we've got Ronald Krushid, age 29, firefighter. Ronald has been working as a firefighter since their late teens, pledging to give their life to protect the people of Cosmopolis City. In a remarkable physical shape, they have been organizing athletic events for communities all over the country to raise awareness for fire safety. Okay. I have to wonder what sort of, like, life-threatening situation this guy is in. But, yeah, neither of them's really a bad person. Wait. Yeah. Let's say Vivian Kennedy. Who thinks we should spare him, and who thinks we should spare Ron? Okay. So... So... yeah, let's start with Ronald. Who thinks he should die? Who thinks he should die? He's a firefighter. He's probably in fighting a fire right now. He's fairly young, so... and does a good public service, so... Who thinks he should live? Type spare or die in chat. Got a few seconds. Okay. Anybody else? Or is Bug going to be the only one to... Three, two, one. Okay, so... Ronald, you get to live. Yeah? Yeah. So, by default, I'm sorry, Vivian, you've had a good run. You're a music teacher, and you work with children with learning disabilities. I'm so sorry, but yeah, you're going to have to die this time. Yeah, Ronald has his whole life ahead of him, and yeah. One lives, one dies. Oh.
What ho, customer! Welcome to Quartermaster Mortimer's Plunder Emporium.
Okay.
As ye may guess, I am Mortimer. The Mortimer. The one you may have heard of.
I haven't.
The famous, nay, infamous Quartermaster.
Okay. Cool. Never heard of you before, no.
You jest. I once scoured many sea and land, alleviating merchantmen from the burden of excess wealth.
Okay, cool.
I, the Emporium brims with plunder. I plundered myself. Browse at your will.
Okay. Academic visage. Resonator, ethereal edge, right? So a light. Okay. Let's go back to the elevator. What's going on here? Nope. Stop. Stop. Which way is which? Okay, I scroll. Scroll. Okay. Fate's office.
Oh, the new death spawn. Welcome. How was your first day?
First workplace accident. Somebody died on the job.
Regrettable, but also natural. You do this work for the greater good.
Okay.
Remember, lives are on the line. I see exactly one person perished today, as tasked. Did you figure out the best choice?
Neither of them were really bad choices.
Indeed. I am glad you are paying attention. In the future, I may require you to make more difficult choices.
Okay, so this game is kind of like the trolley problem, but spread
is
out.
the unfortunate, indisputable,
Interesting.
incontrovertible, ironclad law of cosmos.
Okay.
You are to mark the profiles I send you with the marker of death, choosing who lives and who dies.
Couldn't it be like a stylish ink quill like what you've got there? Why's it gotta be like a child's marker?
Afterwards, you fax the files back to me. Any specific daily requirements will be noted in the letter. A new day awaits.
Okay, day 2. Let's see what we got. Okay, so I got 300 Grim dollars or whatever. Okay, so I can get the glasses.
We don't really plunder educational organizations, eh? You can't rob the ideas hiding inside the brain. Well, usually.
That's
So
intellectual
where did I get
property.
these fancy scholarly glasses, ye ask? Once, they belonged to a royal merchant, whose caravan I held at gunpoint. So he made me an offer I couldn't refuse. 'Tis be a powerful artifact, turning one into a formidable business powerhouse. How'd ye think I got a hold of this shop?
Okay. Let's go back to the elevator. Okay, can't go hang out. Okay, let's end the day. And now, the Grim office. Okay, hope you found your accommodations adequate. Here are the rules of the day. One human with an engineering or industrial background has to die. Okay. Okay, Crow News, charity event organized by local firefighter. Oh, I'm sorry, Vivian was a she. Okay, my bad. Charity event organized by local firefighters, enjoyed by parents and children alike. Local teacher found dead at home where cats had been nibbling on her. Okay. Not particularly good or bad. So, one engineering or industrial background. Let's see what we got here. Marie Emile Lang, age 27, architect. Marie is all about living in the present, their past long forgotten. Several years ago, they moved to live near the glacier at Northern Point. Marie has always loved mountaineering, photography, sculpturing, and modern dance. Okay. Heath Omdal, well, age 28, unemployed, lived in a small village for a long time. After the death of their trusty dog, they moved to the big city to pursue the app scene. So far, they have made a ton of useless apps, but perhaps app number 98 will finally be successful. And then Alexandra O'Malley, age 44, mechanical engineer. Alexandra recently made a big career change, shifting from baking pizzas at a local Pacluzzi's to robotics engineering. Their dream is to make a waffle-destroying robot. Alexandra is deathly afraid of waffles. What could have caused such trauma? Well, so the quota is someone with an engineering or industrial background, so... Oh, yeah, you're currently unemployed, so you get to live. I'd say. Just by default. Now it's a choice between these two. So... Let's see. For... Past long forgotten, or... Okay, so I'm going to give you the choice between these two. Option A, Alexandra O'Malley. Option B, Marie Lang. Which one do we let live? And it's exclamation A or B. Yeah? So that's one vote for B. Anyone else? Anybody at all? No takers? Okay. Tough break. Wait. This was the choice on who to live? Yes, you will live. Yeah. I'm sorry, Alexandra, but your waffle genocide cannot be permitted. And Deus Vox Machina. Pfft. Wow. Okay. Yeah, let's confirm the choices. 2 live, 1 dies.
Grim, how was the second day on the job?
Meh.
You do not seem to be enjoying yourself. No matter. It will pick up.
Okay.
So, did you follow the rules properly?
I did.
Great. Yes, everything looks to be in order. Continue the good work, and do not let tough choices get you down.
Okay. Alright. Sounds good.
I think you do. Stop doubting yourself. You have it in you to be a great Grim Reaper. Rest well. You will need it. See you soon.
Why do I get the feeling that the voice is coming from the cat and the purrs are coming from him? It's just a weird feeling. Okay, so I got 300 monies. So, let me go down to Mortimer's, see what he's got
Jolly
today.
Roger! Again ye honor me tiny abode with your visit.
Okay. The face of the Great Old One, clothing. Aphotic mirror? Well, okay, this is the only one I can afford, so... Yeah, I'll
Oh,
buy...
'tis wondrous, Marv. Once upon me and me
The
crew
mirror.
sailed the southern seas and came across an accursed lighthouse. Plundered the lot of it, even the mirrors.
Huh,
Built
okay.
the frame from beautiful driftwood washed ashore from the ship we rammed into. Covered it in all gold, too, course.
Of course, as
Aye.
one does.
A proper beauty.
Do 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 do. Let's do the... Okay, how do I... Oh, there's the things. Oh, so it's like Agent 47, I get it. Okay. Are you okay? So I'm playing a girl? Or a guy with a bun? Okay. Yeah, this looks good, I think. I mean... Yeah. Yeah, I'll go with this. Let's end the day. Now, back to work. Who do we got today? Okay, a new day dawns. You ought to know the drill by now, but just in case, here's another simple one. No special requests today, just try to follow the rules and choose the appropriate files. Then send them to me by fax. 2 humans have to die today. Alright. Let's see what the results were. Promising young architect wins grand prize for monumental sustainable sauna. Private developer revolutionize Hansagram. Finally a filter to remove my face completely from photos. Local woman chokes on a waffle and dies. Parliament to discuss waffle ban. What? Excuse me, I thought we were saving waffles. Why would... Okay, Okay, so 2 people have to die today. First up, we have Leo Bojarski, age 67, politician. Leo has been in politics for over 40 years, and in that time they've worked hard on relaxing the government's meddling in the real estate market. Although nobody has proper proof, there have been rumors that Leo has taken many bribes from a number of realtor agencies. Okay. Dane Rio McCoy, podcaster, comedian, sad person, age 43. Dane is basically a default human with few to none bells or whistles attached. They sigh a lot and are often grumpy or just sit in a corner silently. It may be their secret way of coming up with jokes. They're the originator of a comedy podcast about bad films. Sounds like I hate everything. Omar Al-Amir, age 70, retired. When younger, Omar postponed reading literature, thinking, oh, I'll get around to it once I'm old. When the time finally came, they started going through novels, novellas, short story collections, etc., one after the other. Now they regret the earlier decision as they're afraid they'll die before they get to read all these books. Well, that sounds like a nice peaceful person. Retirement. Okay. Liliani Latia. Liliani, a professor at the Cosmopolis Central University, has dedicated their life to studying the well-being of aquarium fish. Since it's known that goldfish have a decent memory, they advocate banning small fish bowls. And then Columbia Hunter, airplane pilot. Columbia is a distinguished war veteran, these days working as a well-regarded passenger airplane pilot. They're happily married and have 5 children. As a hobby, Columbia is extremely interested in the history of religious buildings. Okay, so 2 of them have to die. So, let's... Okay, I guess, like... Okay, back to kill and spare. So, votes for Columba. Airplane pilot. All in favor of killing? Say so. All in favor of sparing? Do the same. Okay. Is there anybody else in chat? Anybody else at all? Hello? No other votes? Okay. Congratulations, Columba. You get to live. Now, Liliani, marine biologist, is fish person. What do you say? Anybody else, or is Bug going to make the choice again? If the time runs out, I'll just choose. Okay. I think she can live. She's decent enough, like, got a decent enough life. Let me see. Now it gets down to the interesting ones. So, Omar, he's 70 years old, he's retired. He's had a good run, but, like, do we really want to punish him for not reading earlier in life? Dane Rio McCoy, you know what, he might, like, Let's vote on this guy next. Dane Rio McCoy. Should he live or die? He sounds depressed, but like dying won't solve that. As much as they might think so. So any votes? Okay, we can come back to him. Omar. Should they live? Should they die? It sounds like they've had a good run, and not reading when they're younger is their fault, so I'm leaning more towards the kill. But okay. So we agree. You will die. I'm sorry, man, Omar, but you should have done more reading when you were younger. Then, politician in relaxing government meddling in real estate market. Now, as a libertarian, I'm inclined to agree with this in some aspects. But, you know, it doesn't really matter much. Like, rumors have been taking bribes. What do you think? Okay, just missed that one, but I saw it in chat, so yeah, you can die as well. And then finally, Dane Rio McCoy. Depressed comedian guy. Live or die? Alright. Yeah, if he's... he can live. He's the real McCoy. See what I did there? Yeah. I'm sure that's what the game intended as well. Okay, confirmed choices. 3 live, 2 die. Report to the boss.
Grim, my latest spawn. 3 days you have been with us. How do you feel?
Alright. More or less.
Good. One has to focus on their tasks and avoid needless emotionality. It helps maintain composure in our stressful line of work. Now, let me take a look at the files you sent in today.
Alright.
Right. Everything looks to be in order. You have followed the rules and marked the correct amount of profiles. There really is not much else to say. You may leave. See you tomorrow.
Alright. See ya, Fate. Now let's see what good old Mortimer's got today.
Prepare for a perilous adventure on the ocean of quality merchandising.
Okay. Grants you stunningly canine visage. So I can have a dog head. So a radio or a coin. Well, it's 500 for either of these, so I'll go with the Eye of Anpu.
Ever been to the land of dunes, ye scallywag? There be ancient civilizations under the sand sometimes. Once I dug out this particular golden icon. All while I was digging, the bowels of the World Eater rang in my ears. But I persisted. Dug until me fingers cracked. No stopping. till the riches were secured. Ah, 'tis truly a wondrous thing. Turns your own head into a jackal's, it does.
Oh, okay then. So these mostly customization options then. So the glasses make me into a woman of some sort. Okay, well, this is an option. I'm torn between Foxy and Goodest Doggo. I just love the name. Yeah, let's go with this. Oh, the little head icon changes too. Neat. Hello, Grim. Have you looked outside? It rains. It has been raining for hours. Appropriate to accompany the despondence within me, well, here are some rules for you. 3 humans have to die. And there are 5. So, let's see what happened in the news. All survived in a plane crash due to skillful efforts of pilot. Local politicians dead after being struck by a car. Police have not yet ruled out a deliberate hit. Bad Film Comedy Podcast voted #1 comedy podcast at this year's Cosmo Arts convention. Nice. See, things are looking up for him. And the results are in. Fish can have a little salami. Okay. So, let's see who we got today. Archibald Hogan, age 19, intern. Archibald thought their dream had come true after they landed at an internship at a major publishing company. Turns out they disliked both their job and their sometimes mean, sometimes indifferent boss. Now they pass time at work playing pranks on their supervisor. Yeah, saving the pilot saved more lives. So that was good. Then, Renee O'Shaughnessy, age 27, teacher. Renee teaches languages and literary criticism to high schoolers, an arduous task, all things considered. They have an interest in education science with the aim to upgrade the teaching methods of other teachers, as many of the old-timers are not up to date with modern approaches. I can agree with that completely. Chad Anderson, age 25, unemployed / B-tube philosopher. Chad quit college several years ago and started making MeTube videos in their parents' basement. 80% of the content is philosophy, and 20% critical analysis of why they got dumped yet again. Alright. Then Armin Lefebvre, hairdresser, age 35. There's nothing Armin likes to do more than gossip. Working as a hairdresser provides ample opportunity for this hobby. Due to memory issues, Armin occasionally starts gossiping about the client they're currently in the process of working on. Ha. Okay. Then finally, Henry Birch, age 43, literary critic. Just look at that smug face. When adolescent Henry poked fellow student with a pen, they realized from that moment onwards that their best friends will not only be found in the pages of books, that their best friends will only be found on the pages of books, as these friends cannot directly be poked with pens. Grim, I am watching you. You should mark this profile to live. Why should I mark this profile to live? We'll get to him last. 3 people have to die. He can be the tiebreaker, I guess. Alright. So, 25-year-old Chad lives in his parents' basement, does philosophy videos on why he got dumped. What do you say? Keep in mind, I've got to kill 3 of them today, so... Okay. Yeah. Yeah, you can die. Armin. Lefebvre. Nothing Armin likes to do more than gossip, and has some memory issues, but he seems to be just enjoying life. Oh, right. Let's start the timer. Okay. You want to spare him? Alright. You can live. "19-year-old intern at just starting a job at their major company and probably needs just a change of profession. What do you say?" Yeah. I mean, this guy's got his whole life ahead of him. I'm leaning towards spare, but... yeah. I'll say he can live. And... unfortunately... oh. Dang it. I would have liked this one to live. But sadly... and I can't undo it, so... yeah, all of these guys have to die, and Grim and Fate wants me to mark him as live, but I'm sorry. Chat has spoken. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Renee. Let's see what comes of this. Will I get reprimanded for going against a direct order?
Grim, there you are. Let us be quick. All the profiles are here, just as requested. Excellent work. Although you made an error with my test note, such inattention is not commendable.
Wasn't inattention, deliberate choice.
I do not fully understand what you are planning to do with these small and trivial acts of rebellion. You are mainly just making it more difficult for yourself.
It's not rebellion, it's just, like, choice.
Anyway, I am quite busy tonight, so you can go. Until tomorrow, Grim.
Mm-hmm. Anything Mortimer got?
What ho! How can me humble and not at all adventurous self assist you today?
Well, I can't afford any of them, so... oh! It erases whatever mark you made on a profile. Ah. That's good to know. There are some items that are useful. Another day, another death dollar. Morning, Grim. It is but a mundane day, nothing out of the ordinary going on anywhere. A regular day in the usual district of the typical planet. Who longs for some excitement? Quota for the day: 2 humans have to die, and spare any humans with a food service background. Okay. Okay, so... Aqua farmer. All right. So that's... Is that food or food service? Sommelier? I guess that's food service. Confectionery artist. Pharmacist, data analysis. Okay, well, this is definitely food service, so... You get to live. Oral Vanport, age 23. Barely hanging on with their already high living expenses. Certain they can do great things with their arts degree when they get around to finishing it. Scores in their scarce free time they do organic origami. Dunno what that is, but okay. Let's see the news. Poor and out-of-date educational standards lead to mistake and decreased competency all across the business world. Yeah. Critic dies from blood poisoning after accidentally stabbing themselves with a pen. Alright. 112 staplers encased in jello. See 10 of these funniest office pranks ever. So he's Jim Halpert. Okay. Now then. 2 have to die. You know, I get the feeling we've got a good grasp on this game, so let's move on to another one, shall we? We've got a lot of games we can try to go through. So if any catches your eye, I mean, in keeping with the theme, we could try for a Mortician's Tale. Let me see. No delivery, an employee training video gone wrong. That does look interesting. Let's give it a shot. May take a few minutes, so let's see if there are any others. If you see any, just shout it out in chat. Cyberpunk Adventure 2064. Because there are a lot of games to go through here, so... Okay. Got Changeling, Loot Radicals, Hack, Quiet as a Stone, Dragon Ruby Toolkit, nah, The Other World's Favorite Fantasy RPG, huh. Depth of Extinction, Democratic Socialism Simulator. Interesting. From Orbit, Tonight We Riot. Yeah, let's not do that one today. Not with the current political situation. Because it looks like you're probably playing the part of the police, so... Or maybe you're playing the protesters, I don't know. Either way, let's not go there. First-person destructive house cat simulator. Okay. Surreal narrative experience, Dungeons and Lesbians, mildly dating your BFFs in the midst of a game of D&D, huh? Okay. Codemancer, Programming is Magic. Huh. Interesting. Serre, a visual novel about a girl and an alien drinking tea and falling in love. Alright. Kids, a game of crowds. Alright. I think I've seen, like, PewDiePie play this one. I'm not sure, though. A Yuri Girls Love kinetic novel in the American Southwest. Now there's an unusual setting. Camp counselor protects their wards from a nightmare monster. Social Justice Warriors, a satirical game about online interaction. These catching anyone's eye? Anybody? Anyone seeing any that you'd like? The Testimony of Trixie Glimmer-Smith. Trixie Glimmer-Smith finds a haunted book, hijinks ensue. Okay. An experimental video game and the game innovation lab, The Night Journey. Yeah, there's Death and Taxes. Social interaction trainer. That sounds useful. A boys love visual novel about a supervillain and the spies that try to stop him. Okay. Well, no delivery is ready, so let me just extract that. Indie games can be very hit or miss. Sometimes they're phenomenal, sometimes not. That's kind of what I'm looking to find out, you know? All right. Okay, now let's change the title. So we are currently playing No Delivery. No idea what to expect. That's the fun of this, so game.exe, huh? Alright then. Okay. Okay. Let's see what this is. Photosensitivity warning. Okay, it's hard to read with this size, so that look all right to y'all? Z okay. No Delivery is about making the most of your impending doom. You will not always be equipped for the encounters ahead, and escape may be the only viable option. Employees will die, and your progress and actions are permanent. This game supports an autosave feature. Please do not close the game when the below icon is visible. Hello, Steez. Stizzoni Pizzeria. You'd like to order a pizza? Yeah. Sure, let's start with the dough. What crust do you prefer? Deep dish, thick crust, or thin crust? What do you say, Chad? Deep dish, pizza, thick crust, or thin crust? I like thin. Anyone else? Or is the chat going to be entirely bugged tonight? It's not a problem if it is, but let's go thin crust, I guess. I see. Enjoy your cracker. Oi. What are you calling? And what would you like on it? Plain cheese, pepperoni, pineapple, anchovies, boneless pizza. Well, definitely not anchovies. Yeah, let's go plain cheese. That's a good way of establishing how good a pizza place is. One of those people, huh? Okay, lady. Rude. Okay, so you wanted a regular pepperoni pizza? No, I wanted a thin crust pepperoni pizza. I wanted a thin crust cheese pizza. Listen, all we have is pepperonis, so like it or not, you're getting pepperoni. You don't need to put pepperonis on a cheese pizza. So, what time you want to swing by to pick it up? That's not how this works. What do you mean? Yeah. You don't do... There is no delivery? Oh my goodness, what is this place? Why am I calling here? At this point, I would have hung up and called a different pizza place. At least, not now. Hey, you. Yeah, you there. You're hired. I wasn't looking for a job, I was just here for pizza. Stizzoni training video. Okay, I guess I'm a pizza delivery guy now. If you are viewing this tape, it means you were recently hired as our latest employee. Okay. Before getting started, here are a few fundamental elements of employment all aspiring employees should know. Professionalism. Professionalism deals with how you conduct yourself among the guests and your peers. Always willing to please, a professional employee knows who's the best way to navigate social situations, all within policy limits, of course. She is not very professional. Competence. Competence refers to the level of technical skill and the ability to follow directions. This ranges from serving orders on time to the rate the dishes are washed. A model employee always gets the deed done no matter how dirty. Fun. And lastly, fun is the lengths an employee is willing to go to create a family-friendly environment. This includes making the guests feel invited and welcome to dine with us. This is to create the festive, controlled environment we are known for. Now that you understand the fundamental elements of employment, you'll be ready to tackle anything that comes your way. Speaking of ways, if you ever take a wrong turn anywhere on the premises, please note that it is outside our realm of responsibility. This includes any stroll, investigation, or extermination-related tasks that may occur during said wrong turns. Extermination, huh? Rest assured, wrong turns pose no danger or threat exclusively to the business. But to the employee? In the unlikely event of employee termination, all items and funds of the previous employee will be passed on to their replacement. I'm getting Freddy Fazbear vibes. Again, congratulations on making it to the team. And remember, your safety as an employee is our #1 priority. Okay, so that's me, huh? I look like this? Really? You giving me, like, big buck teeth and... yeah. So, Z, X, and arrow keys. Alright. What's all that? What are those things? You are here. Professionalism, competence, fun. Okay, let's keep going. An unsightly mess blocks your way. Should you clean it up? I don't have a... Do I have a broom? No brooms in your inventory. So I have to clean it up with my hands, losing 10 HP. Oh, that is just gross. Ugh. What? I only had 5 HP? How's that work? Keep going? Yeah? I don't have a broom. Wait, I'm getting confused here. Am I the delivery boy? Or am I the janitor? Fear level terrified. Yeah, I should say so. What are those things? Keep going, I guess? What are you? Their chest heaves slowly. The body moves in an inhuman manner. Yeah, all I can do is escape. Successful escape. You escape further into the establishment. What is this place? I mean, it's not doing anything to, like, my HP. Like, it's still 1 out of 5. Like, this isn't making any sense, even from a gameplay standpoint. Like, I'm just walking around a back alley? Hide? How am I supposed to hide? Take a closer look? Yes, sure. You find an open gift box on the floor. Look inside? Sticking your hand inside, you feel something pull you in. Okay, so it was a mimic. Gotcha. Run away. This is such a weird game. The trash can trembles slightly. Yeah, I'll leave that be. What is it with indie games and cursed pizza places? Yeah, see? Look, exactly my point. A replica of one of those animatronics inside? It's seen better days, though? Leave it alone, yeah. I've played FNAF before, I think. Okay, an unopened gift box. Let's open it up. I can't escape. party's over. How? I'm sorry. What? I'm fired? Severance fee $50? Wait. That's not how at all. The charade for the child continues. The establishment beckons. All debts must be repaid, but today is not that day. Do not disappoint me. You got $50. There's no escape so long as you work here. Employee fired. Re-rolling new employee. Security guard. Okay. Oh no, now it is FNAF. Okay, start the night shift, I guess. Picked up a piece of trash, probably best to throw it away properly. Another piece of trash. This bathroom is disgusting. Okay, I sell trash to the trash can. Got a razor. Wet floor signs smartly used to cover up messes. Messes that can be cleaned up anyway. Vending machine is a familiar sight. Take a look. Nah. Door does not open from this side. Okay, he gives me $2 for a piece of trash. I used a razor. Oh, jeez. Found the closet key. Okay. Unlocked. Is that a body? Pretty sure there's just a body there. I'll take the foldable stool. It's like an entirely different game now. This is weird. Is someone there? Listen, I know what this looks like, but please, don't cut me loose. I'm still in the middle of hardening. Just a little more and I can go outside. Okay. If you insist. Delivery boy position level up and sewer rat style. Okay. A breeze comes from the vent. Go inside, I guess. Stench flows through the middle passage. It's quite raunchy. Keep going. Yeah, sure. Some kind of movement besides your own. Keep going. Yeah. Something softly grips your leg as you crawl. Keep going. Yes. Start smelling fresh air. The other side might be close. Vending machine is familiar sight. Okay. Stock of flashcards. Different party protocols. In the event of a disgruntled customer begins to cause trouble, control the situation, find the cause of the issue, say yes, serve any substitutes in stock. Congratulations, you have now learned to use subterfuge to avoid a messy situation. In the event of a guest does not receive what they order, do not attempt to remedy the issue by preparing the correct order. Instead, let the guest cool off and immerse themselves in the restaurant environment, and then proceed to serve whatever's in stock. Congratulations, if the guest is still there, they are willing and able to come back for seconds. If not, that means they are taken care of. Birthday protocol. Reserved for parties like birthdays, call for special treatment. Guests must be placed in the auditorium where they will be treated to a special birthday routine by the onstage cast. The song must be performed for the entire duration of the party. Congratulations, you have provided special birthday activities for guests and prevented another incident. Plaque says Employee of the Month. It's a picture of the backdrop, probably yet to be determined. Mascot animatronic, listen to its routine. Rehearsal protocol engaged. Ooh, here's another one. Standard operation requires surfaces clear of foreign contaminants. If you see another one of me, you mind cleaning us up? We'll give you something nice in return. HP restored. Okay. Hello? 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 Hi. Welcome to your first night on the job. Oh, this is literally like FNAF. Aside from the position you were hired for, all employees have shared responsibilities. These include maintaining cleanliness, they fail, disposing of leftover party memorabilia, they fail, and general extermination of any attracted pests. Other than that, you have access to anywhere on the premises except for, locked places. Heh, I know, right? And that's the end of the script. You got any questions? Yeah, I thought so. Good luck tonight. Okay. I think that's enough of this game. Alright, well, that was no delivery. Did y'all see any that you'd like to see? Under Hero. That sounds like, ripoff of Undertale? I don't know. Speed dating for ghosts. Wholesome horror conversation sim about death and robbing banks. You know what? Let's take a look. And, oh, another ghosts one. This Discord has ghosts in it. Again, if you haven't already supported this bundle, it's a great charity thing. The proceeds are being split between the NAACP legal fund and the community bail fund. So it's a good cause. Like, you get way more than your money's worth. Wait, this Discord has ghosts in it? Is a game exploring... What is... That's not even the game. That's, This is a manual. What? Okay. But yeah, they're getting close to their goal of $5 million, so... it's a good cause. Y'all should check it out. In the meantime, speed dating for ghosts. Try again. Is anyone else in chat? I thought I saw Lapis in the users list and Commander Root. Okay. Let's see what this one is. I didn't see that, but... Okay. Start game. Let's see what this one is. Oh, hello there. You must be here for speed dating. My name's Fran. I run this little operation. Nice to meet you, Fran. You're a nice one. We get all kinds of ghosts here. Nice ones, sad ones, a few spooky customers. It gets lonely being a ghost. It has been pretty difficult, I guess, yeah. Or I like being alone. I'm forced to be alone because quarantine. I've never met a ghost who didn't need someone to talk to help make sense of all this. And maybe you're right. That's the spirit. Haha. We've got 3 rooms set up, each with their own super fun themes. You pick one and sit at a table. Makes sense so far. Doesn't it, though? Another ghost who also signed up sits across from you. You'll have a few minutes to get to know them. Then a bell rings, and you switch seats. A bell rings from somewhere. Just like that. In all, you'll meet 3 ghosts over 2 rounds, and at the end, you get to choose your favorite. If they liked you too, you go on a date. How's all that sound? Okay. Can't wait. Neither can I. First things first. Oh, I forgot to change the game title. Whoops. It's not No Delivery anymore. There we go. Currently playing speed dating for Ghost. First things first, though. Choose your room. Room of Palms, Room of Liars, or Room of Black. I like the sound of the Room of Palms. The Room of Palms. It looks like the basement of an old church. Faded linoleum floors, spare walls with the odd religious print framed in peach-colored wood. On one side is a large open kitchen. Old refrigerators donated by the congregation hum and drip. This must be where the cabbage smell is coming from. Rows of long tables are set up for the next spaghetti supper. Why is this the Room of Palms? They work well enough for today's speed dating. The bell rings and a ghost appears. Sup? Oh, jeez. What is that? Okay, like, he's got a football in his head, like... Sup? I'm Riley. You're pretty hot for a ghost. Thanks? No prob, no prob. Isn't it cool we stayed the same age we died? Makes dying young a little better. How do you die? Or, wait, you're not even going to ask my name? Nah, I already know your name. When I died, I got psychic powers. It's Casey, right? Nice try, but no. Weak sauce. Guess I still need some practice. Let me try again. You're a spirit of curiosity, right? I'm not sure. Totally hear you there. It's hard enough to figure out life. Finding out the point of death? How can you be that sure of anything? What are you a spirit of? I'm still figuring that out. Without my division high receiving yards, and all the cheering in the stands, who is Riley? Gosh. So you've got some unfinished business. Yeah, me and every other ghost. Oh. Okay. The bell rings. Oh snap. Half time. Guess we call time out. Let's keep this going in the second half. Okay. Let's see what the next one is. Another ghost appears. Hello, sunshine. The ghost takes a long drag of their cigarette. The smoke rises up through their hollow frame, pumping out holes in their back. They let you smoke in here? I didn't ask. Won't make much difference now. My name's Vera. That or the lady in smoke. That's a lady? That's what the ghost hunters call me. Ghost hunters? Living weirdos, trying to prove we exist. Hunter sounds dramatic. Gives them too much credit. Oh my goodness, that voice is literally making me cough. Ugh. For years now, I've haunted Vegas. The glitzier condominiums. On the strip. Obnoxious houses behind gates. I wake up, rich fools at night, shrouded in grey smoke, jangling pennies, wailing, pay the price. Junk like that. Huh. Alright, that's pretty cool, I guess. Thanks, hun. Spent lots of time working on it. I like when they choke on the smoke, choke themselves awake. Then they see me, floating at the foot of the bed, looking ready for a funeral. It works, except when the smoke alarm goes off. Then it's not as scary. Did you die in Vegas? Or maybe you could disconnect the alarm. Ha ha ha. Why didn't I think of that? Why does a ghost like you need a place like this? Curiosity? It's good to be curious, especially now, when you've been dead as long as I have. You start feeling like you've seen it all. Hold on to that curiosity. It'll save your life. Well, don't you mean death? Whatever. The bell rings. Guess that's the bell. We'll have to pick this up later. See ya. Oh my goodness. definitely need to hydrate after that. Another ghost appears. Hey. Whoa. What's wrong? Do I have a booger or something? Dang it, Steph. You gotta check for these things. Seriously, do I have a booger? It's nothing. Never mind. Okay, good. 'Cause I'm pretty nervous. I've never done anything like this before. What even are you? You look like a One Punch Man picture on top of a pile of popcorn or mold or something. I spent like an hour putting my face on this morning. Well, you did a good job. It's there. You look nice. What brings you to speed dating? I've been single. No, wrong voice. I've been single for a while. At first, it was great. I did what I wanted to. Taught myself some Japanese. Played my clarinet every day without fail. Allowed myself time to get to know the real me. But after a while, the silence gets to you. My cat only says so much. I know what you mean. I resisted trying stuff like this. Speed dating is so awkward. You can say that again. Like, what do you say? My name's Steph and I play the clarinet. My name's Steph and I'm teaching myself Japanese. What if you think my hobbies are bad? What if you think I'm a weirdo? You don't need help there. When you only have so much time to talk, the first thing you say makes all the difference. It's hard not to judge, yeah. I think that's impossible. The first time we see one another, the first time we hear each other speak, those moments set the tone. Everything else is either validating that initial impression or trying to subvert it. Do I make a good first impression? You're interesting, at least, in the good way. There's nothing worse than meeting someone and running out of things to say after, 10 minutes. That's why I'm here. There's no time to get bored. If you do, it's almost impressive. Tell me about Japanese. I thought I'd pick it up easily, since it's so far removed from English. There's such an art to drawing the characters. But there are so many. First, you learn hiragana. Those are basic characters for sounds. Then katakana, for words taken from other languages. By the time I learned all those, I thought I was getting pretty good. Then came kanji. There are thousands of kanji characters. It's overwhelming. You have an eternity to learn. If only I'll die before I learn the language. But you're already dead. Ha, true. I mean, we all are, in a sense, right? Waiting to die. No, you do know you're a ghost, right? If only. Sometimes I wish I was a ghost. Not dead. That would be terrible. But a ghost? All ephemeral and timeless? But you are a ghost. Huh? we're both dead, Steph.
Wait, what? What do you mean? No, wait. The bell can't be ringing yet. I don't understand. We're dead? Did I die? Am I a ghost?
Okay. The second round begins. Sup? I'm Riley again. Haha. So, what should we talk about now? Okay. Wow, this one's pushing my voice acting chops. Oh, my mic. Whoops. Okay, that's better. Got any dating tips? Dating tips, huh? I'm only a player on the field. Off it, love's no game for me. I just try to be real and ask the same of others. It's pretty simple, actually. You're smarter than you look. I am? Thank you so much. That's super nice of you. Is that sarcasm, or you're welcome? So you're nice and hot. Score! The bell rings. So, I was thinking, it might be fun to see a game together. My old team's playing our state rivals. It's been a while since I've checked in on them. What do you think? Should I go on a date with Riley? He's definitely the easiest of these voices to do. Then again, I feel kind of bad for leaving Steph hanging. On life and death. Definitely not going with the smoker one. What do you think, chat? Should we go for Steph or Riley? Those were their names, right? Yeah. I'm Riley. Yeah. Yeah, I think I'll go Riley. It makes, his is the easiest voice for me to do. Righteous! Just tap me after they wrap up here. I'll pick you up in my ghost car. It's a convertible. Of course it is. Even when I'm dead, I know how to live. See, he's got a good grasp on how things work.
Hello again, sunshine. Good to see you back around. We only touched on my past last time. Us ghosts tend to look back a lot, reflect, obsess maybe. Hard to know a ghost without knowing how she lived.
So how did you live?
I made my life in Vegas. Went there when things started booming. Figured I could make some money. At first, I lost a whole bunch. Slots, they'll get you good. Then I took this job, working for a casino boss. His executive assistant. I told him when to wear a tie and cleaned his dirty laundry, if you get my meaning.
What sort of dirty laundry?
This guy was a scumbag, a real piece of work. There was nothing he wouldn't do. Buy people out, rob 'em. There were so many convenient accidents. Anything to get out of the competition. I was the one who kept his secrets. I made them go away.
Sounds dangerous.
It wasn't, until it was. One day in 1954, the casino rang me up. A voice, the boss's son, said they were out of clean shirts. It was maybe 6 a.m. The sun wasn't up yet. I dropped my girl off at a sitter and rushed over to the casino.
You had a daughter?
Sure did. I was a single mom in the 50s, in case you're doubting why I stayed at the job. The casino front doors were locked. The doors were never locked. Security let me in and led me to the blackjack tables, where my boss was waiting, dead on the floor. Blood soaking into the burgundy carpet.
How did he die?
A knife, probably. These guys hated guns. His son was there. He smiled when he saw me. "You'll make this go away," he said. I nodded. 2 guys, bigger than horses, stepped up behind me. They loaded my dead boss into the trunk of a black car. One of them drove, the other made sure to sit with me in the back seat.
Did you know these men?
No. All their toughs looked the same. I swear they worked a year and then got put down, like my boss had been put down. I kept thinking about where this put me. When we got to the desert, would they bury me too? But they didn't. I watched as my boss, friend to the mayor, a builder, a legend, got what he deserved. A hole in the sand.
And your girl was at the sitter?
And she stayed there. I wasn't about to pick her up, at least not until things cooled down.
And the son?
By the time we got back to the strip, the casino was open, busy as ever, and the son was out making funeral arrangements. A heart attack, that's what they called it. Sudden, unexpected, tragic. Horse crap. I went home alone, locked all the doors and windows, turned off all the lights, and waited. Nothing happened until I nodded off. I woke to an intense heat, took a deep breath, sucking in hot, black smoke. My lungs felt like they were burning. I couldn't see. They burned my home down after making sure I was inside.
What about your kid?
I made sure she was taken care of. Had a bunch of money stashed away. My brother in Tulsa took her in. For a long time, I couldn't bear to see her. And by the time I was ready, I couldn't find her. I can't even tell you if she's still alive.
The bell rings. Oh, thank goodness. Oh, getting lightheaded from that voice.
Sorry this got so grim. After all this is over, maybe we can grab a drink and then try not to let the past haunt us, even for just an hour?
So, wait.
We're actually totally 100% dead?
Yeah?
As in afterlife? The afterlife?
If you can call it that.
I still feel alive. Just like dissociated. Like the whole world is going on without me. It's a familiar feeling. I felt it a lot when I was alive, too.
What was your life like?
It was difficult, except not really. Mostly, life was pretty good.
Good parents?
Good parents, for sure. There was really only one thing wrong with them. They were cooler than me.
That's not very hard stuff.
When I was born, they were in their early 20s. They were into all this weird music, artsy movies about ballet school witches, and fantastic planets that were just creepy. My dad even smoked alternative cigarettes. Meanwhile, I was that dork with the puzzles, learning languages for fun. My parents were excited when I joined band. They thought it would help me make friends. Mostly I just like to practice alone in my room.
I wish Didn't you get lonely?
Everyone asks loners that. Some people like to be alone. It's easier to keep a handle on things, especially when things start to go wrong. And holy, did things go wrong in my life.
What happened?
This is hard to talk about. I had cancer, a brain tumor. It was bad. Diagnosed a week after my 19th birthday. I started getting headaches and feeling confused about things. Things would just look wrong, out of place. It's hard to describe.
How long did they give you?
They gave me a few months, with treatment that turned into a year. They said it was aggressive, so they had to be aggressive. Eventually, the symptoms subsided. It seemed like they zapped it. Told me I was progression-free, whatever that means. I was allowed to go back to school, but I didn't. I retreated to my room. After so much time facing death, I had a lot of trouble facing people. Funny, huh? Now I'm facing death and people. There's the bell. I guess it's back out into the world for now. I have a lot to figure out. It was nice to meet you. Thanks for helping me talk this out.
Yeah, any way I could help, I guess. Steph leaves the room. If you hurry, you could catch up to her, see if she'd like to talk some more. Then again, a date with a ghost like Steph might not be the most exciting. She's no football hunk, nor is she the infamous Lady in Smoke. Okay. Well, Riley's voice was the easiest. Vera's had the most interesting story. And Steph... I feel bad for Steph. Anyone still watching? Anyone interested in giving their thoughts? I need to take a breather for a second to get some water, so... Whew. Catch my breath and all. I feel really lightheaded after all that. Those voices in particular, I don't know why I picked those. What time is it? 4? Is there anyone in chat? Anybody here? You know what? I'll go with Riley. I don't want to do Vera's voice, and Riley seems fun. Riley asked you to meet at Key Heights Field, his old stomping ground when he played football for Haxon Tech. You smell that? Riley pretends to breathe in. Oh, smells like victory out here. And weed killer. Oh, thanks for meeting me on a Sunday at this most holy place. My old team, the Phantoms, are playing our arch rivals, the Demons. The Phantoms need to win this game. Not for some championship, just to maintain some dignity. They've had a sucky season. A lot of sucky seasons since I died, honestly. Not that I'm full of myself. You make your way into the stadium. This is a college football game in the Midwest. The stadium is huge, something the pros would be lucky to play in. There are thousands of people here to cheer on the hometown Phantoms. Riley takes you to the sidelines. Ghosts get great seats at sporting events. If you want, you can go right on the field. Pretty neat, huh? Alright. Phantoms 0, Demons 0. Welcome to the second game in our exciting late-season doubleheader. The Haxan Phantoms have had a lackluster season, to say the least, winning only 2 of their last 7 games. Haxan is looking to save face against bitter rivals, Hades U, and their Screamin' Demons. Oh, here we go. The Phantoms get on the scoreboard early with a quick return and a smart pass for 6. Touchdown! Nice. My guys don't mess around. They kick it through the uprights for the extra point. Yeah, easy point. After a few turnovers, the Phantoms throw a long bomb. They make a spectacular catch in the end zone. What a play! Oh, snap! Another touchdown! The Phantoms try for the extra point. It's good! Nice work with the kick. There's a lot of game left. Totally. Anything can happen. And probably will. That's why I love football. The Demons are looking like a new team in the second half. I'd like to see them try to turn it around. They make a huge push to get within field goal range. The kick is long, but it's good for 3. Pfft, they gotta do more than that. Phantom ball, they go for a gutsy pass. Interception! Oof. That wasn't a smart pass, guys. The Demons are brought down again within field goal range. After failing to get another first down, they opt to kick it through the uprights for 3. Another field goal? Ha! Don't worry. We still got this. Not worried. Love the optimism. Sports boys like encouragement. Don't even need to hear it. They can just feel it, you know. The Phantoms are back on the offensive after a couple turnovers at midfield. They fumble the ball. The Demons pick it up and start to run. To the 50, the 40. They break free. They're going all the way. Touchdown! Oh no. The Demons try for the 2-point conversion to tie it up, and it's good! Oh no! The Phantoms and the Demons are now tied with just a few minutes left in the game. What an exciting turn of events. I gotta do something. I gotta help my team. They need to know they are good at sports. But if a ghost secretly fixing things, that'll be unsportsperson-like. Even if they don't know what's really going on, totally not my style. What if you play for the other side? Even the odds a bit. Alright, so we're going to go down and play. Alright, let's do this. Phantoms 14, Demons 14, the Phantoms have possession. The young team watch their lead disappear. Now they've all but lost their momentum. Everything is pointing towards their stunning defeat at home. We'll see about that. Riley takes control of a running back. The QB hands off the ball to Riley, who makes a break for it. He's tackled quickly. It's 4th down, but the Phantoms are just within field goal range. Riley has to gain 3 yards or risk turning the ball over to you. Alright, I got some options here. Choose a defense based on what you expect Riley to do. Riley will try to run the ball. Riley will go for field goal. Yeah, he'll go for the field goal. The Phantoms try for the field goal, just like you expected. The Demon defense tries to break through in time, but the Phantom kicker manages to get a foot on the ball. The kick looks a little crooked. It might make it, though. Play fair and leave it be.
The ball squeaks through the uprights. Field goal! The Phantoms move ahead of the Demons with only time for a few more plays.
I saw a window. Went for the easy 3.
Demons have possession now. They make a heck of a return. In 3 short plays, they reach the Phantom 40-yard line.
Now let's see what you can do.
Let's try for a touchdown. The Demons attempt a gutsy pass on the 3rd down. Interception! The Phantoms regain control of the ball and have a chance to widen their lead.
Oh, tough break. Gotta know when to kick, bud.
1st down at the Phantom 40-yard line. I'll expect a pass. The Phantom quarterback moves back, then left, before finding an open receiver on the right. The receiver breaks away from the pack. He's got a clear path to the end zone. Touchdown!
How you feeling? You feeling good? I'm feeling good.
Expect Riley to kick. Expect Riley to try for 2. The Phantoms try for the 2-point conversion, but the Demons were expecting this.
Dang. Luckily it doesn't matter.
The Demons shut the Phantoms down there, but it's all for naught. With only seconds left, there's only time for one more play. Riley wins no matter what.
Even if you managed another touchdown, it wouldn't be enough. Phantoms win!
After the Demons fought hard to tie the game, the Phantoms came alive in a tense 4th quarter to win it with confidence.
That was rad!
Riley stands there awkwardly, not making eye contact. Thanks for the game.
Maybe we can play again next Sunday. You're a real catch. That was a football pun.
Riley decides that's the line to go on out, waving goodbye as he leaves. Wait, wasn't he your ride home? I don't know, was he? Oh, okay, so it's... Oh, it's literally speed dating, but, like, that's the whole game. Okay. Well, I unlocked Riley's option, so... And yeah. Let's see what other options we may have. Hang on, what? A Carly Rae Jepsen themed cultist TTRPG one-shot. I'm sorry, what? Let me read that again. A Carly Rae Jepsen themed cultist tabletop RPG one-shot. Yeah. Let's see. Oh, it's literally for tabletop games. Okay. I'll pass on that for now, but, let's see.
Seduce Me, the complete story. I am curious. I can just hear the spy from TF2 going, "Seduce me." Oh, geez, that's a big one. Yeah, it may be a while. Nope. Mendel. Chill sandbox for growing weird plants from alien genetics. Interesting. Unfair jousting fair. Like jousting but on unicycles. Alright. Interactivity, the interactive experience. Please enjoy this interactive exhibition, but not the button. Yeah, let's see what this is about. Nope, I've done Cook Serve Delicious 1. I am not playing 2. Jam and the Mystery of the Mysteriously Spooky Mansion. A reverse whodunit point-and-click game. Huh. Okay. Okay, let's see what Jan and the mysteriously... Okay. So, who all's still here? It says I've only got 2 viewers right now. And I really do appreciate you coming by. Are both of y'all in my Discord that I made for these streams? That way y'all can get notifications. If anyone is interested and would like to join a Discord server so you can be notified when I go live, here is a link. All right. Just put that in chat. Now then, let's see what Jan and the mystery of the mysteriously spooky mansion is all about. Okay, A Reverse Whodunit by Ray Clark. Let's turn the music down a little bit. Start. How to play, press space or left click to begin and to advance text. Investigate the room with the mouse. Inspect highlighted objects with left click. Okay, well, this is quite the way to start. A fire extinguisher sits on the dresser, but nothing seems to be on fire. In fact... yeah, it's a bit loud, isn't it? Yet. The painting depicts a mysterious man. Speaking of mysterious man, there's one tied to a chair in the middle of the room. Lampshade decorated with a faint print of prancing circus elephants. If it wasn't already evident, there's another slightly more pressing elephant in the room. Okay, fine. Jam. Finally! Finally! No. You gotta be like Velma. Jinkies! Finally, it's time to unmask the villainous mastermind behind this case. And the culprit is... Alexander V. Badman. Just as I suspected, the notorious intermunicipal criminal genius, Alexander V. Badman. Kid? Are you seriously doing this right now? You've evaded justice for too long, Badman. It's high time someone took you down. And that someone is me, Jam, the world's greatest kid detective between the ages of 4 and 17 in the western half of Lynn County. Oh, boy. Okay, kid, listen. I realize maybe I don't have the best track record on this, but this time, I'm totally innocent, I swear. And what's more? Oh, I'm sure you're innocent, Badman. Just like that time with the T-Rex portraits. It was just one T-Rex portrait, actually. Or the haunted factory. You technically never proved it was me underneath that bedsheet. Or the puzzling predicament of the vanishing gazebos. Alright, yeah, that one was totally me. But I'm telling the truth, I didn't do anything wrong in this particular abandoned house. I was just, doing some stuff when all of a sudden you came out of nowhere with a frying pan, knocked me out cold, and tied me to a chair. Extremely rude, by the way. But there's something else you need to know. Before you got here, I was poking around upstairs when I saw something seriously doing some stuff. Right. I'm serious, kid. You gotta untie me and run for it. There's like some real uncanny crap going down here, and if we don't get out of here, we're gonna get... Save it for the judge, Badman. The only thing I want to hear out of you is your confession. My confession to what? I haven't even done anything yet. Your confession to... the crime. The crime that was done by you, that I definitely have solved in its entirety. Oh my god, you haven't even tried to figure out what's going on.
Of course I have. My powers of deduction are impeccable. I just need a minute to get my evidence in order, which I will be doing over there in a different room.
Wait, listen to me, kid. Kid, don't leave. Kid!
Stupid arch nemesis, ugly turtleneck. I can't prove he's the one who did it. Just as soon as I figure out what it is. Maybe I should go find some actual evidence first.
Explore the mansion to find evidence of Alexander's crimes. Gather stuff to solve problems you may encounter. Okay. What? What? Oh god, what is that thing? I just have so many eyes. Oh my god, oh my god. I don't have any stuff. Can't look at a can't. Too busy trying to not to get my soul sucked out through my teeth. Okay, not the lounge. Okay, okay, that was terrifying. The left-hand clown barrels towards the viewer like the world's most exuberant freight train, the vector of his relentless advance, a reminder of one's own impotence. Jam boops him on the nose. There is a faint click.
Hey, that bedside table looks pretty promising. Bet there's some solid evidence in there. That or another Gideon Bible. Let's see. Lucky me, it's a revolver, and it's still got 5 bullets loaded in it. What a totally innocuous and normal item for an American teenager to find lying around the house. Haha, totally normal. Yeah, I'm going to have to pass on the Gideon Bible.
The right-hand clown smirks in the shadows. His bow tie weighs heavily with the sacred promise of a seltzer to the face. Jam boops him on the nose. The click is slightly louder this time.
That's got to be the most terribly drawn demonic summoning circle I've ever seen. Still pretty spooky, though. In terms of occultic likelihood to corrupt the youth and steal their souls for the devil, I'd rank it 5 points above rock music and just a smidge below Harry Potter.
The middle clown stares down with an expression of incalculable grief, his hands raised in supplication to an absent god. Jam boops him on the nose. The painting opens to reveal a secret compartment.
Alright, let's see what's in here. It better be something cool considering it was locked behind that stupid clown puzzle. A garden gnome? I could live without it. Weird thing to put in a secret compartment, though. Guess that means I could use it as evidence? Alright, that's one piece of evidence down. I should get at least one more before I go confront Alexander.
Okay, the study.
Billy S. No idea who this chump is, but he's got some seriously creepy eyes. It's like they can follow you around the room. Ooh, what's this? A mysterious letter? I bet it's full of all kinds of dirt on Batman.
The concluding statement of D. Kyler. As this rubescent haze escapes from my dissipates from about my as this rubescent haze dissipates from about my consciousness, in which most total clarity do I revisit those actions which over the preceding month I did purgate. This house, how it reeks of that most sanguineous humour, and it so too my sully hands which did that humour spill. He and I thought ourselves bold, but that facade crumbled like ash before that tremendous horror that from out of mine floor did emerge. To merely witness it rising from the circle would itself percuss the brain to insensibility. It is best not to think of such things. The deed is done and cannot be, and undone can it not be, yet these words may assuage my woe little. that vitessence which from mine friend I rept that I might invoke the demon. How glad would I be to have it back and the demon perlineated from this earth. I was mad then, so too was he, and now of him only his lone mandible remains. As for that demon, I have sealed its essence within the lawn statuary, and transpaled its corporeal form upon my harpooning gun. Still does it stand, as though a corpus lifelorn, but full well I know that comely death desires as little to do with the demon as I. And oh, the worms that out from its immaculate corpse do wriggle and bream. The worms! I am but a festering rind of cheese swollen to bursting with worms. Their blood-ravenous susurrations churn the rancid milk of my soul, the riveling, the gnawing, the boundless hunger. Even now I can feel boring. I could barely even read most of that. But whatever it said, I'm pretty sure it has nothing to do with the crimes that bad men definitely committed here. That was long. A locked box. Narrative convention dictates that it's got to be full of treasure, or at least an important bit of evidence, but how to open it? Okay, so he imprisoned the demon within the lawn gnome. Okay, got it. Good to know. Let's go to the bathroom. If there's one thing I've learned from playing a copious amount of video games, it's that you always need to check the trash cans. You never know where someone might have hidden a key item or an equipable item that heals 6.25% of your maximum HP per turn. Okay, maybe one of those is slightly less useful than the other in this situation. Still, even if there were something good in there, I can't say I'm super thrilled about reaching in and grabbing it. There's some pretty nasty-looking tissues wadded up in there. Is there something in the tub? Let's see. Oh! Oh god. I don't want this. I don't think anyone has ever wanted this. Unsettlingly detailed horse mask. Why, who's that supremely graceful and astute super sleuth in the mirror? Could it be Jam, the world's greatest kid detective between the ages of 4 and 17 in the western half of Lane County? Oh, I'm ever so busy solving crimes, I couldn't possibly stop to pose for the cover of the Nancy Drew Review. Okay, maybe just this once. Okay, geez, Jam. Library? The book is titled Ye Tome of Dubiously Plot-Related Information. It's opened to a chapter somewhere in the middle. Chapter 15, Ye Tale of Ye Brothers 3. Once upon a time there were 3 jesters who did themselves brothers call. Ye first jester was clept Melek, ye second Mehandra, and ye third Jimbo. One day when these 3 brothers with full merriment a jaunt down yon street, when yon did the spectre of death did them stop. Ho knaves, cried death, of ye 3 one ye must needs die, that ye other 2 mayen pass. To this ye brothers wept profoundly, alas, and ye lay away. None of them wished to see his kin before himself perish, so a cunning plan didst they devise. If one of us must needs die, spoke Melek, a man of relentless exuberance, taken me first. First was I born, and first shall I die. Nay, exuberated Jimbo with a grin, his hood hand upon his bow tie. First in, last out, as they sayin', it must needs be me. Can we not compromise? Wept Mehandra, his hands raised in supplication. Instead, taken me, ye middle brother. And so Death, moved by his show of brotherly loyalty, killed all 3 jesters and went on off on their merry way. The end. Chapter 16. If true, tale if you wrongable trust. Once upon a time, there was ye cursed fight it Londonly duxed change values into wise, and upon the yonders of words ye fixes. Oh. Okay. Alright. Hey, there's a book on that chair. Well spotted, Jam. A book tucked away in a hard-to-find location. It's gotta have all sorts of clues and evidence squirreled away inside. I'll just open it and... Oh, something fell out. Iron Snail Authorization. An aging post-it note. Was someone using this as a bookmark? And the text. Iron Snail Authorization. What could it mean? I mean, aside from the Alexander v. Batman is super guilty, because that's totally what it says to me. Anyway, that makes 2 pieces of evidence. I should be able to find out what Alexander's up to with this. Still, maybe gathering a little more evidence could be useful? If this is a proper spooky mansion, it stands to reason there must be at least one rotating bookshelf. Batman probably has a secret passage hidden behind it, safe from prying eyes. But not for me! Now, if I were Batman, which book would I choose as the switch? This riddle will require a thorough analysis of his life and background. Though on second thought, I'm not sure I actually know anything personal about him. His name sounds kinda old-timey? Is he like European or something? Well, if that's the case, there's only one book on this shelf that could be the switch? Huh. Well, I guess that wasn't it. Maybe it's just a regular bookshelf after all. How to metric. Jeez, such an American. It looks like there's something way back underneath the couch. I could probably grab it if I just reached in, but on the other hand, it looks like no one's vacuumed down there in at least half a century. I wouldn't touch that with a 10-foot pole. Huh, that's weird. Looks like someone left a key hanging from the ceiling by a string. No idea why anyone would do that, but I do know that a clue this tantalizing's got to lead to something significant. If only I could get it down. Oh wow, a still life with a skull and bottle of wine. Super original. Never seen that one before. There is something mysterious about it though. Is it the window? The unlit candle? It feels like this composition is missing something. Okay. You do hear about an awful lot of dead bodies being stuffed in fridges. Assuming it's still functional, it'd be the perfect place to hide evidence. I'll just open it up and... I guess that's technically still food. The yellow mold seems to be enjoying it anyway. Oh, what's this? This fish seems, well, relatively fresh, which, given the circumstances, is pretty suspicious if you ask me. I guess I'll just take it with me? It's literally a red herring. Crimson Cupid. Yeah. Ooh, someone left out their ingredients. Looks like they were going to bake a cake with all this. Heh. If they're not going to do it, maybe I'll take a crack at it. Okay, let's add the flour, some eggs, whole of course for the extra nutrition. Then a stick of butter, a spoonful of sugar, whatever this weird almond sauce is, vanilla flavoring, and mix it all together. Looking good. Next up, time to bake. Now then, let's get this cake a baking. Just need to figure out how. I mean, you put it in the oven, don't you? It's not that hard. Keep it together, Jam. It's just a taxidermy model. All I need to do is take the gun, look that thing between the eyes, and oh my god, I'm gonna die. I'll just save there. Okay, let's go to the living room. Nice painting. I bet it's worth an awful lot. Wouldn't you agree, Badman? For the last time, kid, I'm not here to steal anything. Besides, I know a reproduction painting when I see one, and I'm clearly fairly confident you could buy that one for like $10 at IKEA. Pretty sure the fire extinguisher is like the opposite of evidence. Still, it's good to have one handy in a place like this. This house probably even older than asbestos. Looks like this lamp's still using incandescent bulbs. I guess there's technically nothing about inefficient appliances, but warm lighting with this color palette, that's got to be criminal. Alrighty, time to wrap this up. I know what you did, and I've got the evidence to prove it. Now, you may be wondering, what's the connection between a seemingly innocent garden gnome and this incomprehensible post-it? I honestly couldn't be any less concerned about that than I am right now. What I actually want to know is, are you going to untie me or... Well, allow me to enlighten you! Oh, great, here we go. The note reads, Iron Snail Authorization. Snails are mollusks, and you know what else are mollusks? Clams! And clams is slang for American dollars. I'm sure you can see where this is going. Do you even know where this is going? It's all going back to you, Badman. Iron is metal, and American dollars are made using metal presses. Is through the authorization of the U.S. Mint. And you know what's closely related to mint? That's right, catnip, which is a drug for cats, which is exactly what you're smuggling in these garden gnomes. Wait, am I smuggling catnip or cats? No, I mean neither. Well, I won't rule either of them out, but I'm talking about drugs here. And not the soft stuff like whatever my brother's been vaping out behind the shed. I'm talking hard drugs. Crack, snow, candy, powder, dust, blow, heck, even coke, just to name a few of them. Need I continue? You really don't. But this is the end of the line for you, Badman. You know what they say about people who smuggle drugs in garden gnomes, don't you? No. Here's what they say. Crime doesn't pay. Oh, for fuck. Listen, kid, this has gone on long enough. I don't care about the stupid gnome, but if you and me stay in this house even a minute longer, we're likely to get eaten by worms or a demon or something. So would you just untie me already? Not until I've heard you confess with my own ears. Fine. I did the gnome crime. Happy now? Yep. So you'll untie me? Nope. What? Why? You know what else they say? Don't do the gnome crime if you can't do the gnome time. I'll let you mow that one over in the slammer. And by the slammer, I mean this room where I'm leaving you. And the kid's gone. Okay, Alexander, let's take this slow and calm. You're going to make it out of here alive. You just need to smash the gnome with your feet, grab one of the shards, and cut yourself free before whatever that thing is comes downstairs. It's fine. It's totally fine. I'm sure I've got plenty of time. Oh, that's the end. Different set of evidence, okay. Let's see what else can be done. If this is a gas stove, then I guess I need some kind of spark to ignite it, but just to be safe, I should light it from a distance. For this sort of situation, I've got just the tool. But first, I'd better figure out how to open the gas vent or whatever. Wow, these metal bits are really stuck. Maybe if I whack it with the gun? Well, I guess that worked. Gosh, I love baking. You should probably take the fire extinguisher. Just saying. Hey, Actually, maybe this would be better for exercising them. Please, just a moment while I put on something more suitable. Why did I think this was a good idea? And an alley-oop. And it's open. A blood-stained knife. There's like 0% chance this baby wasn't involved in some crime or another. Not really sure what crime, but I can work it out as I go. Alright, maybe I could use a mask if I just put it on. This isn't helping? Okay, maybe if I put the mask on it instead. Wow, that's somehow exactly as terrible as it was before. Still, at least it's not any worse. Nope. Alright, now that taxidermy demonic entity is out of the way, I can get back to what's really important here. Pocketing everything within eyeshot that isn't nailed down, starting with this candle. Not actually sure I'm going to need this, seeing as how the house is pretty adequately lit already, but I'm not really opposed to the ability to light random things on fire either. Okay, so did that. Good thing I have this handy candle already lit. If there's a second thing I've learned from playing a copious amount of video games, it's that an adequate quantity of fire solves pretty much anything. Oh, that's pretty soundly on fire. Oh, and it looks like there's something in there after all. Just gotta reach through the flames real quick. Got it! Oh, that's definitely someone's jaw. What a lovely piece of evidence. I think I'm gonna wash my hands now. Fortunately, I figured out the solution ages ago. If I take this actually lit candle and use it to light the one in the painting, then the entire painting will catch fire. Ha! Not what I was expecting. Pretty lame puzzle if you ask me. You know, I think the fire really balances the composition. Okay, so I've set most of the house on fire at this point. Maybe I could get in on this, a little of this demon summoning action. I just need to put the candle in place and, oh, mighty demons or whichever, heed my call. I don't know what your deal is, but I've got a pretty ripe soul to trade if that's your thing. It's all yours as long as you can get me a best-selling series of beloved children's detective novels about my heroic exploits, and the Netflix adaptation had better last at least 3 seasons or the deal's off. I'm glad I can walk past this absolute nightmare without any issues at all. Haha. Yep, just gotta walk on over and pick up this yardstick while avoiding looking to my left at all costs. Totally cool. Wait a second. This isn't a yardstick. It's all in centimeters and stuff. What a waste of wood. Honestly, how are you even supposed to use that? I suppose I did pick up that book on metric back in the library. I guess I could try and figure it out. Units of measurement, international standard, divisible by 10, something French or whatever. 1 kilometer is equal to 0.62 miles. Wow, I think I get it! Of course, such instantaneous mastery is to be expected, seeing as I'm Jam, the world's greatest kid detective between the ages of 4 and 17 in the western half of Lynn County. A prodigy like me eats Newtons for breakfast. Well, fig Newtons anyway. Okay. Something way back underneath. Could probably grab it. A meter's basically 10 feet, right? Just gotta push a little to the left and got it. Looks like a stack of $20 bills. So 12 bucks in metric. Even after being down there, they smell ever so faintly of minty freshness. Definitely a product of Badman's money laundering. Now let's see. Wow, that's 6 pieces of evidence. I seriously doubt there's anything useful left in this trash heap. Better go confront Alexander with it and get everything done. Alrighty, time to wrap this up. I know what you did and I've got the evidence to prove it. Bloodstained knife and a stack of 20s. Cash, blood, and a knife? A classic combination, no? A combination that, at a glance, can signify only one thing. Murder. Kid, I swear to God, I'm not a murderer. I've never even seen that knife before. One of those 2 statements may be true, but the other is without a doubt a lie. To determine which is which, we must first take stock of our subconscious biases. If not murder or mugging, are there other ways one could make money with a knife? Knife throwing at a circus, perhaps, but you're no clown, Badman. You just dress like one. Wait, what's wrong with my turtleneck? No, in these modern times, classical detective thinking is too old-fashioned. When I realized this, I knew what I had to do, which admittedly was waste 15 minutes on YouTube watching some dude breaking raw spaghetti with his forehead. But what an enlightening 15 minutes it was! Online, there's an audience for anything, even mildly fetishistic pasta demolition videos. And where there's an audience, there's advertising money. So while the average armchair detective might look at the evidence and see murder as their only option, I know what's really going on here. With this abandoned mansion as your hideout, you've been making a little side money by making ASMR videos of yourself cutting random objects in slow motion with this knife taped to your chin. Has my investigation prowess left you too stunned for words? I'll take that as your confession, Badman. Yet another case solved by yours truly, Jam, the world's greatest kid detective between the ages of 4 and 17 in the western half of Ling County. Wait, hold up, kid. Let's just assume for a moment you're right about all this. Are you basically saying that I didn't do anything illegal? I mean, no, nothing technically illegal. So you agree that I'm innocent? Yeah, I guess. Great, then you're going to untie me, right? I said it wasn't illegal, but it's still kind of weird, you know? You can keep the knife and the cash, but I'm done here. I think I'm going to go home and watch more of the spaghetti guy. There's something weirdly hypnotic about the way the noodles crack across his forehead. Oh, that was definitely more information than I ever wanted to know. Could have gone worse, though. At least I've got the knife, and I somehow even made a little money. Just gotta figure out how to cut the ropes with my hands tied behind my back. Honestly, how hard could it be? Thief gets wrecked by epic demon. Okay. Not illegal, still kind of weird. Okay, Alright, well, that was that. And I've been streaming for about 3 hours now, so I think I'll call it there. Thanks for showing up, Bug, and anyone else who's there. And yeah, I'll see about doing this some other time. Later.